Welcome back to Kelly's Kids, where Kelly's Kid will be teaching you how to crochet an octopus. And you can crochet an octopus for whatever reason you want, but it's a great first project. They're amazingly simple to make, and yeah, they're great for shoeboxes, which is why we're all here, right? So you do need to know how to crochet for this tutorial. You need to know a magic ring and how to single crochet and how to decrease. And that's all. Okay, let's get started. So we're using the Chanel yarn from the dollar store because it's super cheap and it's soft and fairly easy to use. If you're a beginner, then, or even if you're not a beginner, the fluff is a little bit bothersome. You have to be very gentle with it. But unless you're like getting mad at it on purpose, you shouldn't really have any problems. And I'm just using a size 5 crochet hook. And you can use like a 4. A 4 would probably be better, but I'm a little lazy, so I just use a 5 most of the time. And you're gonna start with your magic ring, and you do, like I said, you do need to be very gentle with the Chanel yarn. Make it very loose. And I crochet 12 single crochets into your magic ring. And then once you've crocheted 12, you are going to just put one single crochet stitch in your first stitch, and let me get a stitch marker. Okay, so you're just gonna put your stitch marker in the stitch you just made because it is the start of round 2. And on round 2, you are just going to okay, hold on. You're gonna do the pattern of crochet 1 and then increase once. So single crochet once and then increase once. And you're gonna continue this pattern 6 times till you reach the end of round 2. Should look like this. Then you can just put your first stitch for round 3 in and add the stitch marker. And then the pattern for round 3 is crochet 2 single crochets and 1 increase. And once again, you repeat this 6 times until you reach the end of round 3. You should have 24 stitches. There's no pattern for these next rounds. You're just gonna keep on single crocheting 5 rounds. And then I'll be back when you're done. So our pattern for round 9 will be 2 single crochet and 1 decrease. So 2 single crochet and then 1 decrease. And do that 6 times, and by the end of it you should have 18 stitches. And then for round 10, our pattern is going to be 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, and you do this 6 times all the way around, and you should have 12 stitches by the end of it. And now I'm going to add the safety eyes and stuff it. Let's take our stitch marker out, and we're going to continue the pattern of 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. And you're going to do this 4 times. You should have 8 stitches left. I don't even know what round we're on, but you should have 8 stitches and he should look like this. Put a slip stitch in the outside loop. Don't go through the whole stitch, only go through the first half of the stitch. And put a slip stitch in it. And then you're going to chain 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're going to turn around and do you're going to do increases the whole way down the chain. By the time you get back down the chain, you should have 18 stitches because you chained 10, skipped the first one, and then increased the whole way down. And then when you reach the bottom of your chain, you're going to slip stitch once again into the first half, the outside part of the next stitch. And from there you repeat the process and you chain another 10. And you skip the first stitch and increase all the way down. And you repeat this process 8 times in all 8 stitches. And by the end of it, you will have an octopus. That's pretty much all there is to it. At this point, we're going to cut the tail and you're going to tie it off. And then take your darning needle. And since you have crocheted on the outside half of the stitch all the way around, you are just going to go into the inside of each stitch down here with your darning needle. And you're just going to pull it tight and then tie a knot. You can just hide the extra yarn inside the octopus. And then cut it, and you're good. You have an octopus. Unless you didn't count right and you gave it more than 8 tentacles. Or less. But I did count right, so I have an octopus. Thanks for coming along with me. Good luck on your own crochet adventures. And I will probably be back. I know that I want to do a tutorial on how to crochet a bumblebee and a ladybug. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. But until next time, have a lovely day. Jesus loves you. Peace out.